Shall we go for the introductions?
Sure.
You guys want to go around the semicircle and introduce yourselves? And what you
But you
play?
got to say, I am.
Well, I'm Matt, and I play bass.
I'm Skylar and I dance.
Mackenzie, and I'm Mackenzie and I play guitar.
You don't really have to say that.
Dude, I did it, man.
God,
I did it because I wanted to.
I'm Steve. I play
And
drums.
how did you guys form the band that is in the current stage?
Matt, please.
Matt, come on, just do it.
No way.
We all met, well, we were all like in opposing high schools, basically. Me and Mackenzie went to the same high school, and the three of them were in the same high school, and they were in a band before, and we all just kind of met up. I met up with Adam, and that's how our first little ditty joined, and then Mackenzie joined like 2 years ago, and that's when it was collaborated as he is legend.
Let's see. Next question. You guys recently just recorded with Adam D of Killswitch Engage. How was that experience?
It was friggin' amazing.
Matt, please.
It was amazing.
It was like catching a boner on
It was
the whole
catching
time.
a boner on, yeah, that's boners.
Adam D ruled.
Yeah,
How about
definitely
that?
is a cool
Probably the best
human being
experience I
alive.
could ever have.
It was like hanging out. We just happened to be recording the album at the time. That's what it was, really. We were just hanging out.
Except for we were in a really horrible hotel room, and
With a hooker that stayed right outside in another
She
room.
was-
That is true.
she was upstairs. She tried to seduce me and Steve when our tire was flat one day.
And then me and
You
Matt
guys
on
want
the
to
same
come into
day.
our room and party later? We're like, you're 40 or 70.
And that
She
happened.
was
gorgeous.
man.
She was wearing like red pumps with tight
But
like
hot,
Wrangler
you mean
jeans. It was rad.
Keeping on the crazy story tip, what were some of the highlights of the recent tour you guys just finished up for Solid State?
Oh, man.
It'd be cool if we had
Probably
some really
touring with
awesome.
Pizza.
Yeah,
What?
touring with the
Touring
Chariot. That was a highlight. Being on tour with
Every
them.
night was a party.
Nah, like it'd be cool if there were some really rad stories, but there really
There was
aren't.
one story when we were playing with fireworks the last day.
And I broke my ankle. That was fun.
And Matt was backing away from a firework exploding and he broke his ankle.
That was fun.
Falling.
That was cool.
There really weren't many stories. It was like we drove most of that tour.
Yeah, really
Like,
traveling was the best part of that tour.
Yeah, like one time me and Steve, like I can't sleep in a van like in a erect position. So me and Steve drove like most of the night, and we get out at this rest area, and we were like, dude, it's so cold. It's so cold. I cannot sleep. Steve's like, let's go sleep in that field over there. So we got our sleeping bags and like roll out to this field, like this little outhouses and stuff, and like little picnic places where you can like fire pits and stuff.
It was really 4 degrees.
It was so cold, and we like get in our sleeping bags, and like we saw mice
You
running
guys were
around
laying
and
on
stuff.
concrete, weren't you?
It was
Yeah,
warm when we got in because all the
concrete
adrenaline was
Yeah.
rushing, but then we woke up and I couldn't feel my feet.
Yeah, we were.
That,
Really, the stories didn't really include any of the other bands.
Yeah.
Mainly just us and the
It's
band
just
all
us
the time.
hanging out.
Oh, excuse me.
Go ahead, get that.
Take it.
Get that.
Oh, that's my mom.
she's gotta get that.
Hello?
Watch this. It's professionalism.
Hey, Mom. What's that? Oh, you're outside right now?
Used to practice in her.
Yeah, I can come get you because you're on the list, okay?
I won't say the Lincoln Theater show was bad, but maybe not the best you guys could have done.
Horrible.
Yeah, that
But
was
seeing you on the Youngbloods tour was fucking amazing. So was it that
breaking
Oh,
tour
point?
that kind of brought out the live
No, I'll
show
tell
on you
you,
It
guys?
was,
or-
it
Different-
was straight
was there
2
something-
months.
No, we'll tell you the
touring
breaking
that
point.
made
Yeah, it was
great.
songs that we actually liked playing and like, you know, touring for so long. And like
No, the breaking point really was like it has nothing to do with like albums or anything like that. Like the breaking point was we went to
I'm sorry.
no seriously like we went to Cornerstone, Illinois, like that Cornerstone Festival,
Forgot you
and
were
we
here.
hated it. Like it was the worst show we'd ever played. And up until then,
That's true.
Like we were trying really hard to like fit in with all these stupid bands that we don't listen to and don't like, but it was just like this stigma that you have to like dress this way and look this
We
way.
weren't
and
trying to
act
fit
this
in, we were
way.
just trying to appeal.
Yeah,
You know,
like-
trying to like.
So we play Cornerstone Festival, and then like something about that show, we were just like, okay, no way is this happening ever again. So then we go to like this festival in Maryland with like 500 2-year-olds and like this band that looked like POD, and
That was
and
POD.
sounded like
It was POD, yeah.
Probably was POD.
Sonny, man, he was rocking.
Yeah, but so we play with them, and we just like lost it. Like we were doing cartwheels and just eating hot dogs and just hanging out. And then like it seems like every show since then we've just been like, this is what we're doing now. Like we're playing rock music because we like to play rock music, and it has nothing to do with anything else.
Oh god.
Way to go.
2 down.
I had a good point.
2 down.
And I'm
No, keep going with it. I'm gonna remove myself.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, there you go. Nah, I think it was more like
We found what we needed to do. Found our
shows
niche.
over the summer. It was like like just ridiculous shows that we're just like, all right, this is horrible. And then we get back home and write and go record and like stop shaving and
Well, you can definitely tell. I mean, because
yeah.
I don't know. There's something. You hear the CD wasn't quite there, but now live, it's like that and then some. It's so much better than the CD. So.
We get that a little bit. It's just like
We actually started touring and playing shows consistently, so the more we do that, the more
It's
we actually
definitely
work
showing.
together, rather than just like recording an album and sitting around after we get home from the studio.
we know how to handle it more now too. It's like, I mean, we're
Treat it like a profession, like a real band. When we hold ourselves to like
but like a
higher-
silly
higher-
profession.
yeah, higher
like,
disciplines,
like
though.
comedy.
like on stage, you have to do your thing,
So,
but like,
got it.
but I mean, like as far as like practice regimens go, and like as far as like caring about which songs. I mean, even down to like song placement and like how a set's gonna go. Like we started like talking about it and caring about that stuff, and before it was just kind of like, oh, I don't know, we got a show, I guess we're gonna play it, and I don't know, just started caring more.
Going back to like all the live shows and stuff, how was the reception to you guys during the Youngbloods tour?
It was amazing.
Were kids really into you guys, or was it just like?
Yeah.
There
think
was
we
there was
rocked.
there was like a couple weird like sections of the tour. Like the second week was pretty bad for every band, but once all the CDs came out, everybody started like having like pretty good reception from crowds. And we were seriously playing in California and having people sing along. That's
Yeah, most
kind of
shows-
weird. It's pretty cool, but
Most of the
Most
shows
shows
were
were
beyond
awesome.
belief. Like we would,
Yeah.
like how do these people know who we are? It was a pleasant surprise.
It was cool
Almost
because
every
like
show.
every band on that tour was pretty much different, like in their own way. Like, and we went on that tour like without a clue what people were gonna think about us and our record, and like pretty sure that whole tour was just a test for all the bands anyway. Like just to see who can get out there and do it. It's just like it was cool to see what was going on in like every city. How like sometimes it was just like a plethora of like ridiculous hardcore kids who just didn't they weren't receptive because they were just ready to dance. So I mean, you get that, but I mean it was cool. A lot of places like Atlanta, like
almost
and-
1,000 people
Yeah.
singing along like
was
for like
insane.
a lot of the bands. It was fun.
Even Wilmington, coming back home where people usually hate us, was amazing. It was
Yeah.
amazing. It was just awesome.
Sweet.
And what's the deal with Skeletor?
It's a
we
song.
don't know that song.
It's a song we wrote like a long time ago that people in our hometown like just because they said it's got the perfect breakdown. When really, what's the breakdown?
Oh, let's play it. Ready? One,
Ready,
two,
two.
ready, go. Wait, half it. Okay, I guess.
This is gonna be
Yeah.
that one He Is Legend collector that's
Yeah.
gonna pay big money for that right there.
That was the perfect breakdown.